Up until now, we've been downloading Docker images that other people created. But what if you want to package your own application? That's where Docker Files comes in. Today, we're going to build our very first Docker image from scratch. In the previous videos, we've learned what Docker is, how images and containers work, and the most important Docker commands. But there's one question we haven't answered yet. Where do Docker images come from? The answer is simple. They're built using a file called Dockerfile. Today, we're going to create one together and use it to containerize a simple Python application. Before we write a Dockerfile, let's write a simple Python program. Our project looks like this. And inside app.py, we'll write something simple. Print hello from Docker. It doesn't need to be complicated. The goal is to understand how Docker packages an application. Think of a Docker file as a recipe. Just as a cake recipe tells you to bake a cake, a Docker file tells you in Docker how to build an image. It answers questions like, which operating system should we start with? Which files should we include? What command should we run? And how should the application start? Every Docker image begins with a Docker file. By the end of this video, you'll be able to create your own Docker image from scratch, and you'll understand every line of the Docker file, not just copy and paste it. Let's create a new file called Dockerfile. Notice that has no file extension. Now let's write our first instruction. From Python 3.12 Slim. The from instruction tells Docker which base image to start with. In this case, we're using the official Python image. It already has Python installed, so we don't have to install it ourselves. Copy. Now we need to bring our project into the container. The copy instruction copies everything from our project folder into the container's working directory. Without this step, our Python file wouldn't exist in the container. CMD. Finally, we tell Docker what should happen when the container starts. The CMD instruction says, run app.py using Python. Whenever someone starts a container from this image, this command runs automatically. Now that our Docker file is finished, it's time to build the image. Open your terminal and run docker build /t myPython-app. Let's break this down. Docker build tells Docker to create an image. T gives the image a name. And the period at the end means build using the Docker file in the current folder. Docker now knows every instruction in our Docker file, one step at a time. Once the build finishes, let's run it. Docker run myPython-app. And there it is. Hello from Docker. Our Python application is now running inside its container. We didn't install Python manually. We didn't configure anything. Docker handled it all for us. Docker files are one of Docker's greatest strengths. Instead of explaining how to set up your project, you simply share your Docker file. Anyone can build the exact same environment with a single command. That's why Docker is used by developers all over the world. It makes projects portable, consistent, and easy to share. Here are all of the instructions we've learned explained simply. From chooses a base image, workdir, set a working folder, copy project files, CMD, start the application. If you understand these 4 commands, you've already learned the foundation of writing Docker commands. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to CoderBryan. In the next video, we'll take this even further by exploring Docker files line by line, including more instructions like run, expose, and env, so you can build more powerful Docker images. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.